Hey guys, this is Zara, of course. So, big milestone for me. Well, I guess not big milestone, but you know what? I guess it is a big milestone. And it is a bit late. Today is what? January 7th? Yeah, today's the 7th. So yesterday was my 2-year on HRT anniversary. So this video is obviously going to be about my the effects I felt so far from HRT after 2 years. Yeah, and happy HRT anniversary to me. It's exciting, I know, but you know, I don't know, it's just exciting because I feel like I've come such a long way since I began my transition, but yet I still have such a long way to go. I feel like I'm not even like halfway done my transition yet. So I guess you guys want to know, if you're watching this video and you haven't started your HRT yet, or if you're coming up on 2 years yourself, I don't know, whatever. You just want to know what it's like what you're going to be feeling when you get to the point where I am now. I guess I won't be saying anything really different that I said probably in my 1.5 year video. Just, I suppose, kind of more, maybe. Well, yeah, like, you know what the HRT does? It changes the shape of your body. Of course, with me, if you get a good look at me, I've become rather heavy, except not really, but, you know, I used to be this big, like this big around, and the HRT changed, it slowed down my metabolism, so I would eat junky food and I would get fat, and I'm not, well, I think I'm about 160 pounds, which is well over where I want to be, because I think I should be around 130, so, yeah, watch out for that. It'll make you gain weight if you're not careful, as it's done to me, but it does change the shape of your body, like I'm much more curvy now. I have, and plenty a guy has told me that I have a very nice ass. You know, I'm not complaining. And obviously these. That's like all of our favorite things, right? They're not as big as I would like them to be, but they're decent size. And they still have some growing to do, I think. Because I've heard people say that it'll be about 3 years before your HRT will take full effect. So that's still a year from me away. And I guess I'll see how big they are at that point. And if I think if I decide I still want them to be bigger, I may consider surgery. I don't know. But they're there and they're okay. Well, I guess if you have not yet started your HRT, or you only just started your HRT, you haven't yet discovered that you will become basically bipolar. Like, you get really moody, you know, you'll be happy and then super sad and then all that shit. Maybe you're already like that to begin with, I don't know. I certainly was like that for a little bit. It comes and it goes, though. Because I guess what it is it's your body, if you're a trans woman, going from having all this testosterone and having all this estrogen come in here and be like, get the fuck out of here, testosterone. Because then it's just like a battle of hormones in your body. And then, of course, the estrogen wins. That doesn't last forever, though. I think I probably stopped being so moody after, like, I don't know, maybe like 4 to 6 months. I don't know. It didn't last that long. Plus Plus, I've always been a relatively, for the most part, happy person. I was never really a person to get super angry or super, super, super sad about something. So, you know, that's where I'm back to being now. So, I don't know. What else does it do? It makes your hair really nice. It makes your hair really nice. Like, it just makes it better. I'll say that. If you have a problem with facial and or body hair, it will reduce that. Personally, I think I must have been born, I seriously think I must have been born with, like, some testosterone deficiency, which, if you're a trans woman, then that's awesome. Because, seriously, growing up, I had no body hair. I, like, have never shaved in my life, and I don't have anything, really. It's just, that's how I was born, I guess. So, not to say I didn't have body hair, like, I still have to shave my legs and everything, but it's certainly very, it takes a while to grow, and it's very fine. Yeah. But, you know, you do notice things like it did start growing slower and finer after HRT. I was saying it wasn't a big problem to begin with, but it did still decrease even more once I started HRT. All these things, though, they don't kind of they don't keep going. Like, once it happens, I guess. It's not like it's not like you're gonna notice one day after you've been on your HRT for like 3 months that, like, hey, my hair is growing less and it's growing much finer. You're not gonna, when you get to 2 years, you're not gonna be like, hey, my hair is growing even less than it was then, and even finer than it was then. No, that doesn't happen. So pretty much those changes you notice in the beginning, they don't kind of increase, they just keep happening, I guess. What else? Well, I guess, as you know, if you're a trans woman, you will become sterile, which some care about. I personally don't. I don't know exactly how long that takes. Probably not too long. I think I was probably sterile a few months in. I don't know. But yeah, that happened, so kind of like when you well, come, it will be more like a regular, like a not regular, but like a cisgendered female's orgasm, more like that. Like, it'll be like a, you know what male cum is like. It's like a white, sticky, gooey mess. And then it'll be more like a female's orgasm. I'm trying not to be too dirty in this video. I don't know. What else is different at 2 years? I don't know, like, you just kind of, transition as a whole just becomes easier with time. Like, I feel like a lot of the changes are not due to the hormones, but more due to how you feel about yourself and how confident you are. Almost like the hormones have a placebo effect as well. It's like, I've been on hormones for 2 years now. I fucking rock the world. And, like, you start to be more confident about who you are. You're not so scared of the world. You're not scared that because you're a trans woman, you're gonna be shot in the face or something every 5 seconds. Certainly it doesn't mean your life is gonna be perfect. It doesn't mean that once you get to that point, you won't be discriminated against because of who you are. That, unfortunately, I don't think will ever go away entirely. But yeah, I feel like it has a placebo effect because because you just get more confident, and it's like you've been living this way for so long at this point that that you really just start to be yourself when you lose the fear of living your life as you want, I guess. I'm at loss of words here, but I hope you know what I mean. What else? What did I miss? What did I miss? Well, I don't know. I think I got the main points. Like when a person starts hormones, I think what they hope for most is obviously the change in their body. They want to grow breasts. They want to have a nice curvy body. And it does that. Fuck, I'm missing something. And, okay, here's something that I've noticed in myself, but I noticed it hasn't happened in other trans people. I have found that transition has matured me a lot. Like, as you may know, if you are a regular watcher of my videos, I began living full-time as a woman at 18. I began HRT at 19. Here I am at 21. 2 years on HRT. And I am 150% different from the person that I was at, say, 17. I was the average teenager, a fucking dumbass. And here I am at 21, I fucking hate teenagers with a passion. They're all retards. I don't know, I feel like my transition made me grow up because I saw what the world was really like, I guess. But then I know other people who have transitioned, and I still think that they need to grow up, and they're a fucking dumbass. Actually, I know quite a few people like that. So maybe you'll notice this yourself. It may mature you. If you, I think it may depend on where you live, I'm not sure. Or maybe just the person as a whole. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, that's really how I feel after 2 years on HRT, how I think they've affected me and my body and my personality, and me as a whole. Yeah. Oh, one other thing, I guess this is maybe what I was forgetting before. I'm sure you know if you're a trans woman, the HRT doesn't do shit for your voice. You have to fix your voice yourself. You're probably listening to me thinking, she's 2 years on HRT and her voice still sounds like that? Fuck this shit. No. Actually, I'm quite happy with where my voice is. A lot of people think that I sound stupid. A lot of people think I need to keep working on my voice, but I actually think it's alright. It's very unique. I actually hear that a lot. Yeah, and I like it. Because you know how there's that, if you've ever been to a vocal lesson or anything, you'll know that there's a male vocal range, there's a female vocal range, and there's an in-between range. I'm in the in-between range, and I personally am happy with where I am. And when it comes down to it, it's all about personal happiness. Once you get to the point where you're happy with who you are, you don't need to go any farther. Who cares what other people say? If you're happy with where you are, then good for you. And I guess that's the biggest lesson. Like don't try to live up to other people's ideals. I mean, I guess if we tried to live up to other people's ideals, we wouldn't even be trans people. We would just be living in the wrong body for our entire lives and be unhappy. That is what living up to other people's ideals gets you. You gotta live up to your own ideals. Yeah, alright. So, yeah, this is ZaraHarley, of course. Comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. yeah, if you have anything to add to this, maybe I missed something, maybe I said something stupid and you want to call me out on it, I don't know. Yeah. Comment, subscribe. Love you guys.